Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Make it louder. Firstly, a big thanks to Biju. I think he made sure that we've got a few things to think about. So if you did like and did hear what he said, I think we can clap louder. So, so this will make sure that Biju's not spent his time in vain. So thank you, Biju, for that fantastic opening for us. Uh, uh, Actually, uh, my whole thought is around thankfulness, because this is the 20th year. Many of you sitting here are the people who are involved in creating Retailers Association of India. Some of you from day one of Retailers Association of India. And most of you have given us the courage to come in and do this in this place. So thank you, and you can maybe clap for your own selves first. Thanks a lot. I would, I would also like to thank Reliance, because they have given us the big support to say, karte hain bada, right? I mean, whenever we have that thought that we should do something bigger, we've had people who support us. And it's been Mr. Ashwin Kasgiwala who is sitting here who said, karte hain. And then there is one more person who's yet to come in, Neville from DMart, who also said, karte hain, kuch to karna chahiye bada. That's how it started. So thank you to the two gentlemen who got us into this, and our entire board. The board, of course, is a whole lot of people, but Biju is the chairman, and we've also got Kulin Lalbhai, who is the vice chairman. Again, the set of people who give us the kind of strength that will make us do what we are doing here today. But Retailers Association is not just about events. You all know that our main job is to make sure that we do advocacy for the industry. We try and help the industry come together. We also try and make sure that people in the industry get learning programs that will benefit them in their career, that would progress them from one position to another. And we also work on occasions like this. We come out with insights, and we come out with various things that can get new benchmarks for retail getting set. So this is the context of RAI, and thank you for the support which happens throughout the year. This event could not have happened but for the fact that we've got a few alliances also happening. So we have NRF, who I think we've got Rafi here from NRF who is here. He's raised his hand. We've got a tie-up with them. And then for some of you who would want to go and visit NRF in Singapore, I'm sure we've got some good deals for you. You can go in and have a look at it and see what happens in a global level also. FAPRA is the Federation of Asia Pacific Retail Associations. Some of the people from the Asia Pacific level have come in. I think they came in late, so they will be reaching here after some time. But again, you will see people from various parts of Asia Pacific, including Japan, Myanmar, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, etc. And you should be able to interact with them to know how is business happening across the Asia Pacific region. Because whatever does happen in the world does happen slightly differently in the Asia Pacific region, and I think you will get to know what's happening there. FIRA is the Federation of International Retail Associations, which is done under the aegis of NRF. Again, it's association members from across the world. Some of those people are here, and you should be able to kind of get some advantage from people from there. And of course, the Indian Housewares Association has been a partner with RAI for a long time. CMAI, many of you are members of CMAI. Don't feel shy. Raise your hands if you are. And you will know that CMAI has been a big support to Retailers Association, and vice versa, I guess, until Rahul Bhai comes here and says no. I think you will know that we've done good work together. And many a times, while we as Retailers Association represent retail as an industry across categories, we also work with the category associations to make sure that the specific needs of the category gets done along with main proposal from the category association. So we work closely with Clothing Manufacturers Association, with the Jewelry Association, with the Association for Footwear, etc., to try and make sure it works well. And similarly, we also work deeply with NRAI, National Restaurant Association of India, who've been generous enough to come and create a few food stalls here for some of you who want to sample food of a slightly different nature. So thank you to NRAI. And of course, our own chapter head, who is from Kolkata, Sagar Daryani, is also the president of NRAI now. You should be seeing him soon. And I want to convey my thanks to NRAI for doing what they are doing. Similarly, Kutch Corporate Forum, you'll see a lot of them tomorrow. They also work closely with us. The Bengal Business Council works closely with us. And then you have RFDWA. And of course, Mishti Udyog, for some of you who are going to taste some of the sweets here, it's Mishti Udyog from Kolkata, who've been generous enough to be associated with us. And our charity partner has always been Train. Most of you do know of Train. Mr. B.S. Nagesh, who is the man who also was responsible as the promoter of RAI and the promoter of Shopper Stop. He is part of, he is the promoter for Train, and we do a lot of good work through Train to make sure that people with disabilities, women in workforce, all get supported for them to be part of this whole inclusive industry. Biju's already talked about various things that's happening across the world. I do not want to go too much into details there, but some of the things that I put up here may be relevant to you. You will hear a lot about it in the next 2 days, I'm sure. But if you've got an open mind, if you don't have an ego, in fact, I wanted to put up a big signage saying, park your ego outside and come in. Because the only way you benefit out of a conference like this is if you kind of let out your ego and you come in thinking, I don't know enough, can I learn something new? By the time you go back, I can promise you, you would have got at least 4 new ideas that you can implement in your own business and make sure that you got progression in the business that you are in. So, plethora of channels. You will see that many channels are here. In fact, this time we've got various people from the marketplaces also here. And you will also see that there are new things that's happening all across to make sure that we can progress our businesses in different forms. We've also got Open Network for Digital Commerce, who is here making a good session tomorrow to try and tell us how we can make sure that we can be digital, we can also sell online, and we can be part of the democratic ecosystem that is unique only to this country. So we should be very proud of it. You can clap for that amount of work that's happening in this country. Right? If UPI was a great movement for the finance industry, ONDC is a great movement for all of us in retail. Of course, there is increased competition. All the barriers to entry have been broken. Various D2C players are here. You will see them. Many youngsters are coming into the business with saying that I had 10,000 in my pocket, rupees 20,000 in my pocket, and I started my business. Some of them are going to soon become unicorns, and we can be proud of the fact that we are living in an age where there are no barriers to entry in this business. Having said that, there is so much competition that you can only survive if you are agile and if you are very innovative in whatever it is that we are doing. Lots of things are happening. I think we will see anywhere commerce as a fact. Some of you who were here about 5 years before, I did talk about the concept called quick commerce that's changing the way things are, if you see 5 years before. And that quick commerce is here to stay. Many of us are becoming more and more affiliated with quick commerce and its ability to serve us at the speed of thought almost. So that's going to happen for sure. Democratization I've already spoken about with ONDC in this country. And physical spaces will go through a big change, and they are also already going through a big change. You should see that businesses are taking an avatar which is with an omni-channel methodology, but loads of experience. So it's not as if physical spaces are dead. It's becoming more and more important in our lives because that's one place we'd like to go and learn. It's one place that we'd like to go and enjoy what we've earned. And it's also the one place where we meet people of our family and friends and enjoy ourselves and entertain ourselves. Look forward to connections, for sure. Don't feel shy, shake hands. By the time you go out, you'll know that there are lots more connections that you made. Look forward to collaborations. Normally, after Retail Leadership Summit, there is buzz in the market that some people have created new collaborations to do business better. You would see loads of opportunity. So it's not only retailers, but also various ecosystem players who are going to create collaborations to make sure that their businesses grow better. Creativity, you will see that as predominant in whatever it is that you see in the next 2 days' time. And of course, conversations, lots of conversations, I hope. This, of course, is what we all have to go by if we have to survive in this world. So I hope it's going to be enjoyable for all of you. Thank you once again. And do make sure that you keep your mind and your thoughts open. Thank you very much.